fairly close to sync, but just in case, look for 2 claps. Okay.
Clap, clap.
Yep.
Can't
He hasn't even had anything yet.
He just can't help himself.
Later.
I'd rather wait.
Okay, so today is Winners Face-Off Volume 3. Our players today, in no particular order: Barrell Seagrass, Kings County Barrel Strength, Cody's bottle of Barrell Private Release C56I, Stellum Bourbon Black, Old Elk Wheat Whiskey, and Driftless Glen. I think those are all on camera there. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So, I think we can probably dispense with. We'll just leave them kind of here. Like that. All right. So, yeah, what is there to say that we haven't said 1,000 times? There were definitely plenty of winners that we are not including in this list. We want to try to keep these as competitive as we can. Hence the selection.
I disagree.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. There's that opinion.
I'm starting at number 5.
By the way, we are all stuffed to the gills with Indian food, so hopefully our notes aren't off tonight.
Hey, Adrian, could you fill us up, please, for me?
Do you want water codes?
Sure.
Let's do it.
All right. Numero uno.
I actually smelled coffee for a second.
I smell kind of honey graham cracker. It's making me think of the barrel.
A little bit of
Honey caramel graham cracker / gingerbread.
Well, just do everything for us, Cody. Don't even give me a chance.
What else do I taste, Cody?
Well,
Ooh.
I do think I agree on the honey graham. Not really getting ginger though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting basically what Cody's getting.
like a bit of like mint or something as well.
Mm.
Not as much mint so much on the second.
I could see a little spearmint.
Maybe my mind's playing tricks on me. I think it might. I was gonna say like, especially on the back end, maybe a hint of chocolate, like Andy's
Like a thin mint.
Yeah, like one of those mint chocolate bars that the like hotels will leave on your pillow.
So it doesn't make me think of any specific one of these.
Like yet mint as much as just like first tasting I thought it did, but more just kind of with the nose, like honey, graham cracker, a little bit of spice.
I'm getting
a little confectionery sugar slightly.
I'm getting a note of, God, I hope this isn't my brain starting to try to figure out what I'm drinking. I'm getting a rum note. Good Lord, I'll be totally wrong about that, and it'll be like frickin' Stellum or something, and I'll look like an idiot. So.
Well,
it's all right. There's worse things than looking like an idiot.
Yeah.
All right, number 2. This one's a bit pungent. It just fills my nostrils with that way.
I'm just getting like a bready. I swear to God, I'm getting like a salted, like soft pretzel, big soft kind.
Salt, maybe. I don't think I'd go
get like orange pretzel, more like salted caramel, and then like there's gonna be like.
What are you about to laugh at, Rick?
No, just Cody
Sniffing away.
Thinks you're pretty funny, Cody.
Pepper, maybe a little like plum in the background or so. So that like gunpowder tea kind of note. Not like peppery, because pepper's like bright and spicy.
I would say that, yeah, this is leaning more towards a bright fruit, like, or a bright berry, like closer to, well, dates are pretty dark too, but.
I'm getting like dried cranberry.
Maybe. Cranberry plum, salted caramel.
Cranberry's not bad. Sip. And that's Sweet Boy. It's a nice kind of smoky finish. And it's quite the range of color, by the way, going on here.
Yeah.
Kind of a dark copper, several different harvests of straw. We have kind of more of a traditional bourbon here. It starts off kind of tart, and then it kind of comes back around to like more of a corn syrupy sweetness, and then it kind of condenses into like almost like fruit snack kind of sweetness, and then that kind of leaves your tongue, and it leaves this very, to me, like very flavorful, smoky finish. It has a good last, a good length to it that doesn't overstay its welcome.
Yeah, caramel syrup, but maybe with like a little bit of plum in it, maybe not very much fruit. And it has that like kind of honey / gunpowder kind of finish. It's got a good mouthfeel. A little hotter on the tongue than the first.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We ready for 3?
Yep. Ooh.
Whew. Barrel.
I love it when it stings and hurts my nose smelling it.
Yeah, a little bit of chocolate on the nose.
Yeah, this is rich. Almost fudgy.
It's like a Texas chocolate sheet cake. But it's like chocolate and like leather. It burns the old nose, but it burns the old nose, boy.
Well, take the hair off your nose and put it on your dick.
Ah, we'll move that hair down to your dick, Rick.
You got too much down there. I just thought you guys like to know. I don't need to move any additional hairs down there.
We're gonna wax Rick's penis after this.
Yeah.
Real Garfunkel muff.
Yeah.
And this one's leaving like instant like residue around the rim. I'm putting it in my mouth.
Then we put it in the butt.
It's like a very dense chocolate / fudge cake. That
That's gotta be the hazmat.
yeah,
Well,
probably.
Just give it away, Cody. Why are we even doing this?
I mean, it's clearly hotter than the other two.
Yeah, for sure.
This really hit me right. I don't know. I'm loving this one right now. Like it's like take like a dense chocolate cake that's not like, oh, we think chocolate and it's dense, it's gonna be just like overwhelmingly flavorful. No, it's like a very balanced cake that a professional made. That's like it's not going to kill your palate in one bite. It's subtle enough but full of flavor.
Maybe a little bit of like butteriness.
Flavors are good, but it's hard to get past the heat.
Hard to get past the heat. Oh my god.
What an amateur we brought with us, Ray. Can we have that serious talk I've been begging you to have for a long time, Ricky, about how we're going to move forward?
Continue, yeah.
You know? Alright, number 4. Yes.
Some deal.
This
This
is
is
a
a
more farm barnyard.
grassy, yeah. Dill, I could see dill.
But it's not we've said dill in a lot of different whiskeys. This isn't most of the time I think we say it, it's like it's almost the only thing you can taste because it's a really strong flavor.
Mhm.
It's fairly well blended in here.
Maybe slight pear. Yeah, well.
Like pear's not like you're not out of the ballpark with that, but it's like if it's pear, it's like a really browning pear, like getting to the point where it's really sweet and the texture is breaking down.
And then I also get a little dill in the back end.
Showed up in the front, then it disappeared, then it kind of came back in the aftertaste. I don't know. And obviously, okay, one of these is a rye. We have 1 wheat whiskey, 1 rye, 1 craft, and the other 3 are just more standard bourbons. Well, I guess hazmat would be another category. It's like...
Sorry, I'm thinking about that. That church video. God.
This one has some kind of almost artificial sweetness to it to me. And I want to say, I get a note of like apricot, like a dried apricot, like apricot rings in a bag. It's not quite as tart as that would suggest. Come back to that one. All right, so number 5.
All right.
I have my most janky glass of them all.
Not smell a whole lot on this in there, boss.
I thought maybe for a second like butterscotch or something, but it kind of
Maybe.
eluded me.
Slash corn.
I'm getting actually candy corn.
It's like if you took corn and mixed just a little bit of, I'm not sure if it would be vanilla or marshmallow. I could maybe see butterscotch, but it has to hit me right.
Yeah,
A little bit of heat to it.
the more I inhale, I get the candy corn. There's like a staleness to it. Or...
Like it's trying to be sweet, but then there's something about it that like kind of flattens that sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
There are like 3 of these that taste very I'm not gonna say they taste similar, but they're like hard to separate in the brain.
Yeah. There's something there, but like compared to the others, it's almost like sipping like a faint bit of sweetness and then or corn or something, and then like not that's not young, but like
the flavor does not last, and it just kind of gets hot.
It does. And you mentioned corn just now. I was just about to say, like, on this last, my like 5th sip or so, I had a fleeting flash of White Dog.
And now I'm smelling it too.
no,
Like corn and like oil.
no,
What is happening?
you don't want to know. Let's just say
I think
involves
America wants to.
boundaries being crossed.
Put your finger up his butt now.
No.
I've got him. Wherever you want him.
No.
Oh my God, this is our plan. It took 18 years to get him here, and we finally got him.
Ricky, what's the capital of Thailand?
No,
Finger up your butt.
Oh no! I don't know.
So glad you're the buffer between us today, Ricky.
Yeah.
All right, number 6.
Last but certainly not least, I got more, like maybe brown sugar.
It's a little more plain than the others.
Maybe a little honey.
Just kind of reminds me of like orange marmalade a little bit.
Yeah, this one's to me, I don't know, the least. I'm not gonna say the least interesting, but like
Yeah.
the least unusual, the least distinct in my mind.
Brown sugar and corn could.
I'm getting a little bit of a nut of some kind, like
Cheese.
Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say pistachio, but not as strong as that. That carries with a little salt, maybe. All right, sip.
Already finished that part.
yeah, definitely honey.
Brown sugar.
The taste, I'll say the taste is better than the scent. Flavor is more
I want ice cream.
there.
We were at a store,
Oh.
literally looking in the ice cream aisle, and we didn't buy any.
Multiple store. Well, we're at least
That's
at
clear.
the Asian supermarket.
You didn't buy any.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of blood orange on this one. I'm gonna stick with that. But yeah, brown sugar and honey and corn. Sure.
Alright, we're gonna take a break. Aiden's gonna go get all of his ice cream and
Yeah.
we'll be back when he's back.
Okay.
Not a moment sooner.
Be right back with that ice cream.
He thinks I have somewhere to be.
You don't even need to tell me what flavor. I'm just gonna go get a whole bunch.
He thinks I have somewhere to be and that I can't just sit in his house with the door locked.
Refusing to let me back in.
I'll
Get
just go to
small.
sleep.
No. 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 No.
Why am I denied the best support?
Okay, it's too early for this. Do you want it to go right to left? Do you want to just go solo
Or
and
just-
figure out how we want to rank it?
Yeah.
I think that's the way to do it.
I think
Just
maybe
so
that'd
just
be
figure it out.
Dilge.
Okay.
Hi.
Let's give it a shot.
I think that's
So everybody at their own pace here. Let's figure out. Do it how you want to do it.
Like sweet corn and chili powder in this one. The last one.
this one.
Jeez, that's tough.
Every time I look into your loving eyes. I see a love that money just can't buy.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Your ass is done.
I'm a dumb idiot to do this.
Whoa, 3 is like. Dried the out of my mouth on the second time around.
Well, I just tried 2 of them like 3 times each back and forth, and I've gotten no farther than before we started.
4 is the aggressive floral.
What are you doing?
I'm making notes on my notepad.
The only one of us to actually do something smart. Mine has like a little bit of bitterness in the finish.
Your butt has a little bitterness in the butt.
Is that the chocolate one?
No.
Which one's the chocolate?
3.
4 is the gunpowdery one. Inkter.
That's what I said, Cody. That's exactly what I told him, man.
You okay over there?
No.
Do you want a piece of paper?
No, this is way easier. Adrian, I live in 2023.
Oh,
okay?
wow.
I hope Adrian's got a pen and paper ready for math.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be a thing, isn't it? God. Get a little rough with yourself there, Codes.
Only because Ricky doesn't let me touch him anymore!
No!
That's my job.
I don't let you. You lost that privilege.
Well, you keep working on those 3. Ricky, go ahead and give us the lowdown.
Okay, so here's my order. I don't know if you want to drop this down or. Keep in mind, it's funny. We may put a bourbon down, but all these were winners, right?
Exactly. There are no losers here. Only bigger winners.
Okay. First number you want for me is 3.
Is best?
Yeah. 2, 4, 1, 6, 5.
Okay. For me, it's also 3, and then it's also 2. But then I go to 1, and that was a tough. 1 and 4 were super difficult for me.
Yeah.
4
was
those all the time.
unique enough to me to.
Damn, Rick, you and I were, and I switched that at the last second. You and I had the exact same order, so I moved 1 back over 4.
And here we thought we were going to be so different.
4 to me, 4 honestly,
Hold my beer.
like 20 times in a row, tasted slightly better to me than 1. But 1 has a little bit more complexity. It does not have that weird artificial sweetness note, and that started to rub me the wrong way. But like, it started to rub me the wrong way, like around taste or sip 25 or so.
I'm gonna rim Ricky
No,
the right
no,
way.
you will not. No, you don't.
I think
Sir.
account for my 3rd appendage.
No,
Where's it going?
no.
It's going in
It's going in. It's going in the no. That's where it's going. No.
Yeah, so you and I were pretty on
I love
on
the
pace.
lightness of number 4.
Yeah, 4 is very drinkable. It's almost too drinkable for me. And 1 has more complexity. It does have that young corn note, which is the big thing holding it back. If it didn't have that, it would be an easy promotion over 4 for me. But those 2 are extremely close. I have no problem with it being 4-1 versus 1-4, but I'm going to put 1-4. Which brings us, disappointingly, depressingly, frustratingly, to Cody. I'm surprised that you picked 3, Rick, as your best. You're not usually the proof guy. The hotness.
It just had everything going for it. All the flavor.
We'll be right back after these messages. Do you like playing Legendary Heroes against fights for your life and fighting for your life against boss monsters? Join us in Raid Shadow Legends. If you use this code PMP, you'll unlock one free
This bot
angelic
video
warrior.
is brought to you by Boxu. It's my favorite Japanese box, variety box.
Do you like to use uTorrent to download stuff? May I suggest using NordVPN to hide your IP address?
When's the
So you
last
can
time
pirate in peace.
you filled up your shopping cart? Because I only do it with honey.
How about Ridge Wallet?
Yeah.
Are you sick of sitting on a big, thick wallet with 200 cards? Tell you what. How about you reduce that to a money clip and 3 cards?
This isn't
with
the
a super narrow.
This isn't the 1980s anymore. Dump that old wallet and get with the times.
Get with it.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I find convenient, easy meals very satisfying.
Yeah.
And that's why I eat that food in a box that's frozen subscription that I can't remember the name of.
I don't know if you guys have seen Happy Kelly, but she's here to tell you about how to use Adobe Premiere Pro to make excellent TikTok videos.
I had to try to remember begrudgingly, and like I said, I'm gonna be like 100% off on these because I've been eating spicy food that I'm way too full to enjoy any of these. But I will loosely go with 3, 6.
Okay.
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 2,
Mm-hmm.
1, 4, 5.
We all said 5 was the worst.
I wanted to like 4
Three is the
more,
best.
but that fake.
3's the best, 5's the worst. That's easy.
Yeah.
6 grew on me, even though it was like simple and not as like
2 is
complex, but I just thought it was like well rounded.
2 is definitely second place.
And
Okay. So our order,
Oh,
the group order is 3, 2, 1, 4 and 6 tied, and then 5.
Interesting.
You know, Ricky?
Should we have a tiebreaker or
Nah.
no? Okay.
Nah. All right, Ricky.
Rochambeau for the tiebreaker.
No, that's not how you break a tie, Cody.
That's how you
That's
probably
how you-
break a testicle.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right, Rick. Why don't you reveal what the bottles are?
Okay.
I always do it. It's some diversity.
Start with
So
last.
start with 5, please.
Barrell. What was that? C56I,
Really? I got last. That's this
which
one.
is this one right here.
All right. So.
Wow. I guess you wasted your money, Cody.
I didn't.
Okay.
All right. So let's just do
Fared much better
6.
than our other
Thanks.
competitions.
Okay. 6 is Old Elk Wheat Whiskey.
Okay. Tied for 4th with number 4.
Barrell Seagrass.
Really? That was the one that was really sweet.
Yeah,
Artificial sweet. Okay.
I like this one more than they did, but you know. Driftless. Was that Glen?
Driftless Glen.
Single Barrel.
That one
Right
there.
here. Stellum Bourbon Black.
Just the tall bottle there. Which makes
Number 1.
the-
Kings County Barrel Strength. The bottle that could.
the
The little bottle.
littlest one that packed the biggest punch.
Mm.
Thank you, Rick.
Yep.
So this probably tracks pretty well with the proof.
You know, and we're still so proud of Old Elk being in this group. You know, like
Yeah, man. That's just the one nobody thought would have a chance. Last place was this barrel, and it had 56.28. I think we said this was tied for 4th. At 56.4, those are almost
Cody's
identical,
second
but
favorite
very,
outlier.
barely higher. And then this one was tied with it, right?
Yeah.
So that one was 59.29. Driftless Glen is 59 and even, apparently. So these two are almost identical proof-wise. Stellum is 58.63, so a slight dip in proof, just barely for this one. And then Kings County blows them all out of the water proof-wise. It's 75.4% alcohol. Over 3/4 pure alcohol. Thoughts?
Wow. Number 3, man, is number 1. And
Look how dark and sexy that is. Oh,
so much flavor, so much heat, so much passion, so much sexiness, so much amazing aftertaste. Such an amazing aftertaste.
it's like if you take little baby sips of it and don't let your tongue get caught in the fire that pours out of that bottle. Little baby sips, and you just, oh my gosh, it's like having 3 sips of the others. It's just
And it does dry a little bit, but you know, it don't really, that when the flavor's so good, that doesn't matter so much.
If I had to knock it for anything, it's that dark chocolate like gets to be like sort of a bitter dark chocolate. After it could easily get that, push that range for certain people's palates. But that's about it. The only negative I can say about it, also that it comes in such a small container. I would love to have twice as much of it.
I mean, it was surprising that Barrell lost. Barrell Seagrass, I remember going through and thinking that I said it was like very complex and I enjoyed it a lot. It's just that
It's drinkable, baby.
that minerality, sweet taste to it that it had. I picked up on it more on repeat tastings.
Yeah.
That I just didn't like. Otherwise, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So it was just like that one note that didn't agree with me.
No comment on 2, I guess.
Don't worry, I've got some left here for you to try.
yeah.
Still Cody, Adrian.
I'm like Cody's new line for this world tonight, Ricky.
Time for power energies, boys.
I'm surprised how much of that, I don't know, like grassy note that Driftless Glen has today.
They wouldn't taste them. Remember it tasting this way? I remember it.
I think what I'm tasting is young corn, that flavor that I usually deride. I think that would be probably the youngest thing here.
A lot of thoughts on a lot of them, and then also nothing. Because it's all backed up by the fact that I just ate 14 pounds of spicy Indian food, so it probably isn't a whole hell of a lot of point. But surprised Driftless Glen did as well as it did. Surprised Seagrass had that note. Surprised Barrell didn't do that well. Hazmat almost shouldn't be included because it's like a different class of drink altogether almost.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you can't please this
No,
guy,
I'm not.
dude.
Yeah, like normally I try to make sure the proofs are all very close. We were doing well for a while, but it's like I really want to know if the Hazmat would win if we put it up against the group, because it's pure heat, and like, is that going to win the day? And it seems to have.
Stellum was like,
So it's like kind of forgettable. I keep forgetting which one 2 was. But
Well,
it just
yeah.
was like fine.
2 is like a mixture, kind of a mixture of 1 and 4. Like it's not so sweet as 4 that it's almost like gross,
and it's not nearly as rough as 1. It is like right between there, and so it does both things without adding their negatives. So 2 to me, despite not being that different from the pack, it like did everything without doing anything wrong enough that like it floated above the others.
Yeah, 2 was like the perfect. It was like a good balance.
What are you doing?
Rubbing sticks.
Rubbing elbows.
Yeah. For good friends.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose.
People who know each other real well. Ooh, the up and under technique. It's one of my favorites. I have to give you a little Euro step.
Oh God! You switched it on me, dude. You switched it on me.
All right. We'll end it there.
What if I don't ever want it to end?
Well, then I guess you're not going to be very happy.
Come with me, audience, and join me on my spectacular journey that keeps going on forever. What movie is that from?
Days of Fury.
What?
What?
I'm supposed to let Adrian figure it out.
Oh, like, I'm the one who quoted it.
Like he didn't know, Cody.
Yeah.
Give
On Comedy
me-
Central every day after school for like 2 years. Also, they imitate that scene in It's Always Sunny.
Who's
Let's
the
watch-
bully in that movie?
Who's what?
The bully in that movie.
Well, they're kind of all bullies. I mean, Ben Affleck wants to spank that
Ben
one kid. It's getting there.
Now I feel left out because I'm living without a video game.
You have an MS2 motor.
Yeah,
Is that not good enough?
it is good.
Okay. You had me worried there if it wasn't good enough. I don't want that to happen anymore, okay? Okay. Remember, I'm good at that.
The mug is good.
I can't look
In
at
a
you.
moment's notice, you're gone like this, Ricky.
I just can't keep stop. I just can't stop looking at that Sonic mug. How cool it is!
Oh!
That's all.
Impressive.
Thank you for that, sir. What did that person say?
Bellowing like a hippopotamus.
That's an interesting take on the
Before-
game. Before whipping his out, jiggling it in front of the camera. It's an interesting take on the game.
Somebody needed to say it.
I'm so glad we got that comment. That made it the whole thing work.
Every time you approach me, Cody, I'm going to cut off one of my fingers and give it to you.
I'm gonna cut off another inch of my dick and throw it at your door.
No worry.
Banshees of Inisherin. Go watch it.
I think you should watch Banshees of Ed Sheeran.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
God, I hate Ed Sheeran. I'll be that guy.
Remember
I
when
hate
he was
BTS
in?
too. Come at me.
Remember when he was in Game of Thrones randomly, just for no reason whatsoever?
It was the beginning of the end.
Of course, they had to have him like singing it around the
And
campfire.
it was a pointless scene, and it had a predictable ending, and it was total celebrity ass kissing. Attention fodder. Anyway, yeah, I remember that.
Oh, like, you know, like after that, everybody was turning around to see who did that.
We're all just laughing. Like, you can't not laugh at this.
The Lord spoke it through me.
Yeah.
He didn't speak in tongue, he spoke in.
Round tongue.
Yeah. Over the schmutz, is what I meant. I'll leave it with you.
Okay, edit this part out. The amount of food you ate, Cody, any normal, like, would have, like, cried themselves to sleep. How much food you got to eat in one sitting compared to what they get. Like, you ate more food than they probably eat in, like, a week, so there's that. Okay.
If it's cheap.